Sim got me. I'm an investor. Uh, obviously we could lead with Bird. The best thing about Bird now is we could keep saying Bird, Bird, Bird is the word. But skills. Okay. Obviously, we can go to the aforementioned IONQ, Quantum catching up. We can even go to stocks like Target. They're even squeezing the dogs of the good stocks. HIMS. Now, listen, HIMS is a squeezer and a dog, and it's got everything that you want. Hold on. Miss Sherry, once it held this gapper here, see this line? Gap right here. It held it all day. That's where my stop loss was. Now they want it bad. There's me buying it. I'm fucking building a big position in this thing. Excuse me. Also, NVO. We're in that one too. Look at NVO. All right, they're taking it. There's a bull market somewhere. Thanks for everybody for participating. Invest in the scanner. All right. NB off the board. You there? Who's ever there? Doesn't matter if it's one. I know. NB off the board. Calls off the board again. Cypher. They're buying it still on the dip. Apple. They're buying it. NVIDIA. Hit the proverbial 200 and backed off. Yeah. We knew it. Exxon is taking calls, but that's got some work to do. Unfortunately for Exxon at this level, it's going to go sideways, if not base, if at all. And, who knows? Maybe if something's geopolitical. Listen, we made a V-shaped recovery in the SPYs. If something goes wrong, maybe Exxon makes a V-shaped recovery. But there are better. It is a proverbial best of breed. It is taking calls. It's got what you want, at least on a technical basis, almost like one of these things. Oh my God, it could have been a different tax bracket. NB. God, it could have been different. Thank you, Hugo. You too, Sherry. You see that? No, I want to make thanks you, Hugo. Hope you had a great day and continue to. And I hope you know why you're doing it, not just why it's happening, not just doing it. But getting back to that trading, Miss Sherry, listen, it's just one of those things. Over time, you'll look, but that was the place, that gap, where if it wasn't going to work, that was the proverbial line in the sand. And the moving average were converging. Listen, it happens. It happens. I didn't know what's going to happen from 22 to freaking 24. NB. Now, let me take my face. I'm not going to take my face off the screen because I'm going to make a valid point here. And I've been in this situation. Beware. Yes, I know what all-time highs, everything like that. Don't beware of what you're buying. Listen, if you're going to be buying something like a skills, that's why nobody jumped in on the bird that way. You don't want to be stuck in a skills that went from 2 to 4, because when they all come down and the mags are the ones that really hang in there, you're going to be stuck. Know what you're doing. Don't be buying the dogs here anymore. All right? There's enough going on. I bought a couple of dogs and I'm cringing. Zusar is not done. No way is Zusar done. It's at the 50-day. I get it. You know what, Miss Sherry? Where am I? Let me take off my good question. Let me take off my video. I got to make this quick because I got a lot going on here. The problem with USAR right now is MP ran into resistance to the 200-day. And that's a proverbial breast to breed, so I'd be taking some off on USAR this. Yes, I would. The answer is yes on that. Could it go up? Of course. Service now taking more calls. I bought 40,000. Hold on, I'm gonna buy more. I bought 40,000 IOVA. Okay, this is one of these situations. Know what you're buying, but I know this stock. It's not like I'm buying a like something, even like these small ones, like a pager duty, a San, Path, all these other flyers. You know when somebody mentioned Twyla, Twyla was a clean one, by the way. That should be going on the list. What was I saying? IOVA. I'm a bio guy now, so I bought 40. You know what I mean? I try. What am I gonna do? I tried. I'm in it. God forbid we get up to 50. It was core. It's not Heineken. It's not Budweiser, but it's core. Course needs work. Even core needs a little bit more work. But listen, they got the shorts where we want them now. God forbid we get them. Hims is freaking flying. Oh, Sim, I made my money back. You know what stock is this stock. This stock, you gotta somehow for whatever trading or trading style you are, this stock has to be taken seriously. AS. This stock shows tremendous relative strength. Even when it has bad days on volume, it comes and regroups. This is a cool stock, and it's always Amerisports. It's always on the option flow, always on the board when it should be. AS. It's in the fund. Tony Pistachio just flopped. What's up, kid? You okay? Pistachios, Amerisports, freaking so fight. Brownie Elf, nice on skills. We went, you know, I appreciate that, Brownie Elf and Jane Norm. You're good at that. We went over these late options like yesterday, these like little ones when we felt like they were going to have some sort of gamma squeeze on these dogs yesterday on Power Hour. Skills was being one of them. Crisser. Uh, certainly didn't think they'd take the software stocks. And I certainly didn't think they'd take you back up like that. Oh my God, that was the day it had a chance. But it was above all the moving averages. It is what it is. It's not where stock has been. It's where it's going. Zoom. See it? Zoom. Memes. Good memes they're taking up. The good ones. I don't know why Chewy can't go. This bastard should be. This Chewy should be $30 right now. You want to know why? Do you want to know why Chewy should be way more expensive than it is now? Hold on. Poor price action. Because Chewy, even when the market was dipping, had nice numbers. You go back to where the spies were, like the beginning of March, April, right here. Chewy actually reported when things were bad and actually reported a good number and pulled back. I don't know why the stock is not higher. It should be a lot higher. Chewy should be pulling a HIMS, especially with a meme in it. I'm in it. You look at this. Do you know this is incredible? Look at this. You know who one of my boys is. Fear ingredient index, by the way, 56 at this level. Sure, are we overbought? Rotation. Don't think of overbought. You see what's going on here. This is all right. Here it is. One of the even Heisenberg guys seen about 400,000 followers. All right, you got to know your environment. That things make sense. The last thing you have to know is what a price earnings ratio is. The last thing. Yeah, there he is. Chewy. Flat base in the daily. I bought a few for my spec account, none in the trade account. We might have to freaking step that up there. GME is a high today? You kidding me? Well, that's good for the close. Look at that. They bought it too. That's okay. That's great. That's wonderful. So fine. Nice job, Miss Sherry. Nice job, Miss Sherry. Fastly. They bought it too. Fastly. What about Fastly? What happened to there? Fastly? They did. Percent that if that was a 200-day, we'll be buying. Yeah. Fastly did the typical 50-day break, buy a little bit, held the 50-day today, and then kept going. That was the plan. How's Rich's Akamai doing? Could have been a different. I'm not going to overuse this. Oh, Akamai. AXTI. I can't handle it. You know what, Sherry? I don't know about this. Technically, it's not the sexiest at this point. It's not. It's already did the. It's what is it? An ABC. It's forming one of those patterns that doesn't look the best. But tomorrow it can change. But you know what, AXTI? That's fair. Oh, let me take off the video so you can see the chart. AXTI. Let's go to the weekly on AX. The weekly will tell all. The week AXTI is no good. The weekly AXTI weekly close should be holding this bar right here, this close, and this high. AXTI should have held 60. AXTI, listen, you can't let the thing go there. AXTI should have held 61 on a technical basis. That's what I see. I think that's pretty fair. Iova. Jane, I'm getting Iova so we could both, should I say, making it? Oh my God. I don't like the way this stuff is closing. It's too stretched. Bird, bird, bird is the word. Late run. Bird, bird, bird. Does it have it in it? Oh my God. It's only 8 million shares outstanding and is traded because whatever it is. Bird, they're going to do it. They're going to do the bird. I don't want it. But let's look at the other animals. Bull, right there. Pony was the one. Fucking pony, excuse me. Pony boy. Pony boy. No. I have garbage. I have garbage now. I don't like what I have. I have this SDGR. That's what I have. Let's go over some trades. Why do I have SDGR? Because it goes with TEM. It goes with SIM, which I'm down on for some reason, but I'm going to hold that on the 200-day. Not the best of closes. On SIM, I'm in it. I'm an investor. If it does the retake of the 200-day to the bottom, then it will hold this little probably high and reclaim it. I'm okay with it. It's not heavy. I'm going to sell some if I'd like to get out of some on the close and readjust the position. HIMS, ripping. NB, this is the one that's taking calls and doing everything. NB. That's the one. If we start power hour fresh and we were flat, we'd be looking at something like NB. My dog's snoring. He has no idea what the hell. This dog is snoring. What's today? What day is today? I'm not kidding. What day of the week is it? Wednesday. After the close on Wednesday. Taiwan Semi. Abbott, Pepsi, Schwab. Oh my God, we have some things that might have pin action. JKS. Are they going to get me into a Chinese solar? No. What happened to this thing? One of Kramer's favorite reports in the morning, Abbott Labs. What happened to this? Ugh. Schwab in the morning. This Goldman went back down again, by the way. You're looking. Still above the gap, above the moving averages. A little loose. And what's today? Wednesday? So what is after the close? Nobody. It's the morning that has all the stocks tomorrow. Taiwan Semi in the morning. We'll be up trading that at 2 a.m. No, I'm only kidding. Abbott, Schwab. So everything in the morning, including Pepsi. Nothing after the close that's going to have any pin action. Oh, my God. Abbott did buy exacts, huh? But you know what? Abbott's a behemoth. No, thank you. I like that Exact Sciences. But Abbott's a behemoth. It should be able to wipe off that deal. Fair. Let's go back to the Jesus feed and leave it there. Because you know what? You know what happens tomorrow? I'm going to tell you what happens tomorrow. I'll tell you exactly what happens tomorrow. And I'm not talking about a skills. I'm talking about exactly what happened to something like a UUU in ServiceNow yesterday. Is going to be with these strong ones. They're going to gap down, and they're going to shake out the longs that take them again overnight, and they're going to rip back up. That's what's going to happen. I'm telling you. It's going to be on thin Citibank. It's going to be on thin volume too. All right, I got to get out of some stuff. Okay, let's get out. So I don't have a feeling. There's a feeling. Got a feeling? Got a feeling. I got to get out of this stuff. You know what I'm like? Now I'm being a position trader, and that's fine with it. It's just I feel the VIX is going to pop, and I don't think I'm long advanced auto parts. If I was in a couple of days or two, I'd be in this thing. As long as it's above the weekly close, advanced auto parts. There's the weekly close right here. Boom, boom. 54. You know what? I don't want this thing. It's going higher. But for me, I either want to have 8,000 or nothing. You know what I mean? Peggy Sue breaking high. Peggy Sue breaking high. You didn't even look at it. You could have been buying, you could have been down in Peggy Sue for 3 months. In 3 days, you make it all back in Peggy Sue. Good for the people in Peggy. You know what they told me to buy? Oh, you shouldn't say it. I didn't look at it yet. They told me to buy Dave. Now we're talking about animals. Why not? Why buy people? Pony, bull, bird. Let's buy Dave. They told me to buy Dave. I didn't look at it. Double bottoming on the Peggy Weekly. Yeah, it looks good. I'm not gonna lie. Bird. Oh my God. The best thing about bird is you can say bird, bird, bird is the word for like a week straight. ASTI. Did somebody ask me about this? What's wrong with this thing? If it doesn't minimum volume, if it doesn't have 2 million in it, not interested. Genome, you like Ioba? Come on, get in there with bird. NB. This NB's all over every generic scanner. What's your name? Rich. From the good to the bad to the indifferent. So's NUAI. Tyler had this one. This has been even in the Jesus feed. New Era Energy and Digital. This is not bad. You see this freaking thing here? See this little in the middle? From 13 to freaking 2. You know what that means? It's got. This isn't bad, by the way, NUAI. For those, this is a good one on Tyler. And I'm gonna actually write it down. Tyler made them. Tyler, welcome to the club. NUAI, I'm gonna write that down. Maybe a 5 strike price if you get really in trouble. It's not bad. His pistachio. How about this one? Are you guys watching the public Jesus, even the public Jesus feed? You see this poet? This is exact. See this poet? Final lesson. Forget about anything else that's going on. What I'm about to say is more important long term as a trader than anything. Poet, as we all know it, has been taking calls since down here. Now it had the nice run it did. It's above the moving averages. Now it's acting. This is good price action. Let's go to the weekly. Beautiful. We'd like to see it close above. Let's call it what it is. We'd like to see it close above a weekly close of 7 and change. But poet. For those that aren't sure about option flow or what to do, this is the type of flow that you'd like to see. Strong stocks that have come to fruition where they back it up on pullbacks. Let's go to the public Jesus feed. Poet. What year is this? I don't even know what day it is. Why am I supposed to know what year it is? I think it's 2026. What is these? Yeah. This guy's going 2028. Poet Leap Buyer. Do you know what? Let's go over. No, I'm not going back to today. Do you know what leaps have come to fruition in TradeGateHub throughout the years? You there with me? Google on the bottom, leap buyers. JNorm, you're an OG, you remember it. MP, leap buyers, no problem. Citicorp, leap buyers at the moving averages. Morgan Stanley, leap buyers. LYB, leap buyers on the low. Leap buyers are the golden goose. You're not going to get paid tomorrow. Maybe on Poet you will, but those are the type of situations you like to see when it comes to option flow, price, trend, above the moving average, even freaking sentiment. Are we there? Please get that in. I'm dead serious. I did a lot today. I think I'm not going to say that. I mean, I like what I do. Obviously, I love what I do. It comes from here because I have no idea what the next word out of my mouth is going to be. But I take a lot of time out of this to try to everybody, for them to get this. Maybe I left 80,000 on the table in Bird. I signed up for this, granted, but please get these type of points, and it is all worth it. I give you my word. Obviously, I love what I do. You there? Can I get a freaking thumbs up on that? Somebody. Granted, but nobody agrees with me. I'll write down Poet. I'll make all the money myself. It leaps. Get back to me in 2028. Let me know how I'm sitting in Poet. We'll get back to we'll see how you're looking. I'll leave it there. Cheers, Mike V.